Please stay standing for the singing of the national anthem of the United States of America, sung by Ms. Courtney Zupancic, a graduate music student.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Welcome, everyone. We're going to begin today's ceremony with an invocation by Dr. Thomas Redshaw. Dr. Redshaw is a professor in the Department of English and the director of the Center for Irish Studies.
At the ceremonial end of the most hectic week in the life of any university, on this fortunate day and in this glad hour, let us be mindful of the first creators of our human sciences and our arts, mindful of scholars past standing behind our own studies, mindful of teachers who carried that learning into our lives. Let us be thankful for the knowable realms of our created world, thankful for the bright gift of every beneficent idea, thankful for every chance to bless the lives of others. Let us be faithful to our capacity to accept the gifts of our shared experience, faithful to the powers of learning to nurture our understanding, faithful to the kindly promise of transformation in our own lives. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Redshaw. My greetings to everyone here this morning, especially graduates, families of graduates, guests, faculty members, staff members. I am very pleased that we are inside this morning. I'm Dr. Susan Huber, Executive Vice President and Chief Academic Officer, and I would like to introduce to you the members of the platform party that are seated behind me. Starting from my left, your right, Our distinguished platform members are Dr. Donald Weinkoff, Dean of the School of Engineering, Dr. Bruce Kramer, Dean of the College of Applied Professional Studies, Dr. Kenneth Snyder, Director of the Master of Arts in Pastoral Ministry degree program, School of Divinity, Mr. Mark Vansgaard, Vice President for Business Affairs and Chief Financial Officer, Dr. Mark Dienhart, Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer, Dr. Thomas Sturm, Professor, Department of Computer and Information Sciences, Dr. Thomas Redshaw, Professor, Department of English, and Director of the Center for Irish Studies, Father Dennis Deese, President of the University of St. Thomas, Sister Carol Kean, President and Chief Executive Officer, Catholic Health Association, and member of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Barbara Shank, Dean of the School of Social Work, Father John Malone, Vice President for Mission and member of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Marisa Kelly, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Jane Canny, Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Susan Alexander, Executive Advisor to the President. At this time, I would also like all of the faculty present to stand up and be recognized. All faculty, please stand up. We appreciate the work of the faculty. Thank you very much. It is my honor now to present to you the President of the University of St. Thomas, Father Dennis Deese, who will introduce our commencement speaker, Sister Carol Kean, and present her with an honorary degree. Father Deese.
Thank you, and good morning. Dr. Huber, Sister Kean, Dr. Redshaw, Dr. Sturm, graduates, families, alumni, honored guests, and friends all, on behalf of the University of St. Thomas, it is my pleasure to welcome you this morning to our 2011 commencement exercise. I offer my congratulations to the 656 students on whom we will confer graduate degrees. Please know that we share your joy on this occasion and we proudly call you alumni. It is our hope that you are leaving St. Thomas with feelings of fulfillment and accomplishment, and that you have found your studies here to be stimulating and challenging. And please know that we wish you the very best in all your ventures ahead. It is now my pleasure to introduce Sister Carol Kean as our featured speaker and to confer upon her the honorary degree Doctor of Laws. Sister Carol, would you please join me at the podium for the conferral of the honorary degree? And Dr. Susan Huber, Executive Vice President and Chief Academic Officer, will now read from the citation that accompanies the honorary degree.
Carol Kean, in a lifetime as a Catholic healthcare professional, You have always approached your work as far more than just a job. It has been a calling. Nurse, educator, hospital executive, and president of a national association, you always have insisted on the need to provide health care with the utmost respect for a patient's dignity, grounded in a philosophy of doing what's best for the individual and for the community. Born in Washington, D.C., you enrolled at DePaul Hospital School of Nursing in Norfolk, Virginia. The Daughters of Charity of St. Vincent de Paul ran the school, and you chose to join their order with your first assignment as a nurse at Providence Hospital, your birthplace. It didn't take your superiors long to recognize your talent. They selected you at 25 to run a Florida hospital, and you stayed 10 years. You returned to Providence, first as its vice president of nursing, and later as its president and chief executive officer. In 2005, you became president of the Catholic Health Association of the United States. You engaged in health care reform discussions, and the industry took notice. Modern Healthcare magazine called you the most powerful person in healthcare. In 2007, you fought for a system that would be affordable, accessible, and humane. We have to offer the things that make up any good hospital, you said, but we also must bring a mission component that states, yes, we honestly believe that people are made in the image of God. Your association's endorsement of the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act generated criticism last year because of concerns the bill would allow federal funding of abortion. You insisted that would not be the case. And this year, you joined with the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops to support a bill to further reinforce this interpretation and assure that health care reform funds not be used for abortions. Time magazine named you to its 100 most influential people list, and the National Catholic Reporter selected you as its first Person of the Year for your extraordinary leadership and courage. We of the University of St. Thomas, where you have served with distinction on our Board of Trustees since 2007, could not agree more wholeheartedly with the praise. And today, it is our privilege to confer upon you the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
I always knock their hats off when I do this. Forgive me, sister. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Father. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much, Father Deese. It is a great honor, and it's always better to lose your hat than your head, and I've come close to both. It is a huge honor for me to accept this honorary doctorate. And I know some of you sitting out there who've worked so hard for your graduate degrees are saying, "My, she did it the easy way." And you're right. But it is a great honor to receive this degree and to speak to this graduating class. First of all, I want to say to the people who've worked hard for a graduate degree, congratulations to you and your families. As I'm sure every graduate here would attest, graduating from a university is never done alone. St. Thomas is a very challenging university, and it is no small feat to graduate from it. This is particularly true of graduate school. I remember when I was in graduate school, people would say, "Well, how's it going?" And I'd say, "Well, the good news is I no longer worry about whether there's life after death. It's just whether there's life after grad school, and there is. And I am sure you will see many, many more achievements than I have seen. I always laugh when people allude to Time Magazine's one of the 100 most influential people in the world. Don't be too impressed by that. That included Lady Gaga and a few hundred dictators. It was not exactly the communion of saints. My congratulations also to the faculty here. You are known for your competence and your commitment to our students. And I hope you have enormous satisfaction at realizing that today you have before you students you have helped transform into professional men and women who have the capacity to make great contributions to our world. Make no mistake, it is a world that has great need of them. Their education will enrich it, but their character will enrich it more. That's because the University of St. Thomas responds to a call to educate and develop in its students values and commitments based on the most noble view of humanity. The world they must help reshape is characterized today by wars, multinational conflicts, terrorism, sexual trafficking, and economic crisis brought on by deception and greed. It is sadly a world that often trivializes the dignity of lives, from the unborn, the handicapped, other ethnic groups, women, workers, the elderly, to name only a few. We could each cite multiple areas in our country and our world where it is clear that greed and disrespect of others has caused so much suffering. Sadly, many graduates over the years have stepped into a similar kind of world situation. However, today's graduates step into that world with one major new challenge and hopefully opportunity, and one that we have very little experience of. And it creates a far more radically changed and challenging world than we can imagine. Technology has fueled this change in a way we have no experience of and little ability to protect. It has made our world a neighborhood and has profoundly changed personal interactions, commerce, international relations, and competition. So much so that if today MySpace was considered a nation, it would be the 5th largest country in the world. By 2009, one of every 8 couples had met online, and the top 10 jobs advertised didn't exist in 2004. It was only in December of 1992 that the first commercial text message was sent, and today the daily number of messages sent by text exceeds the world's population. Some of you parents who are paying for your teenagers' text messages understand that better than others. Today's graduates have grandparents who ransomed Chinese babies when they were in school. Our graduates today must deal with China as the largest English-speaking country in the world and a major economic power. They do it in a world that has 67 babies born every 3 minutes in the United States and 275 born every 3 minutes in China, plus 395 born in those same 3 minutes in India. And these are today not just more mouths to feed, as in the days of ransoming Chinese babies. The number of India's top 25% with the highest IQ is greater than our entire United States population. They have now more honors children than we have children. One of the most serious concerns of our world is what climate will these children be educated in? Will it be one that foments hatred and unbridled competition, or one that believes that people are created in the image and likeness of God and therefore worthy of our respect as we make choices as individuals and for our world? These choices today will be instantly known because of technology, whether they are good or bad, correct or incorrect. We have seen in the last few months what electronic communication can do to mobilize people for a cause. One of the great challenges of this generation graduating will be to deal with this phenomenon. Really good and important information, or really bad and dishonest information, can be spread so much faster. Someone did a study recently on how fast it took various electronic media to reach an audience of 50 million people. For radio, it took 38 years before they penetrated 50 million. For television, 13. For the internet, 4. iPods, 3. Facebook, 2. Never mind Twitter. Mastering a whole new and ever-changing world of communications will be essential for our graduates. I have every confidence that if any graduates can meet this challenge, it is the ones we have before us. Our nation is so fortunate to have St. Thomas graduates. Competence and character is an unbeatable combination. Or as Nelson Mandela said, a good head and a good heart are a formidable combination. St. Thomas, for whom this university is named, reminds us that grace builds on nature. And even as we are dazzled and dizzied by the technological progress, we remember that it is God's world. And when tempted to take too much pride in our technological accomplishments, we remember his simple question to Job: have you ever commanded the dawn? My dear graduates, none of us has or ever will command the dawn, but you will share the responsibility to assure that with the dawn, people all over the world will live in peace with justice and prosperity. Some of you will have large roles on the world stage, some smaller ones in your communities and companies, but all will make a huge difference in the lives of people around you. Appreciate this call and never trivialize its importance. As the recently beatified John Henry Newman said, God has created me to do him some definite service. He has committed some work to me which he has not committed to another. I have my mission. I may never know it in this life, but I shall be told it in the next. I have a part in a great work. I am a link in a chain, a bond of connection between persons. He has not created me for naught. I shall do good. I shall do his work. While the professions you have been prepared to take on are wonderful, and the technological accomplishments you will participate in are mind-boggling, the call from God to share in a special role in creating a better world transcends all of that. As you leave St. Thomas on that mission, we wish you success, joy, and God's grace to guide you. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Kian. Those inspirational words give all of us much to think about and many challenges. At this point in the ceremony, we will begin the presentation of candidates. We will begin with candidates for the doctoral degree.
I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree Doctor of Education in the field of critical pedagogy. Lanice Block. Shonda Green. Stephen Olberg. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree Doctor of Education in the field of leadership. Candidates are being hooded by Dr. Bruce Kramer. John D. Fleming. Ishmael M. Gorse. Renee B. Kumpula. Randy L. Nelson. Carla C. Peterson. Sharon L. Price. Maureen L. Siebert. Sharon L. Tomlin. Lloyd E. Winfield. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree Doctor of Education in the field of Organization Development. W. Scott Atkins. Linda C. Halverson. Nancy L. Harrower. Margie R. Olison. Melanie J. Sullivan. Cheryl A. Throgmorton. Michael Willis. Heather A. Zweifel. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree Doctor of Psychology in the field of Counseling Psychology. Jesse L. Breyer. Catherine L. Kronemeyer. Joy Lynn Elaski Fleming. Emily Rebecca Brown Murphy. Marlene Ovalle Steam. Dwayne Peterson. Jennifer M. Roper. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree Education Specialist in the field of Educational Administration. Nathaniel Browning. Sarah V. Gamick. Matthew M. Hansen. Stuart E. Lang. Brett D. Loban. Christine A. Mann. Julie G. Moran. Mark J. Nelson. Christopher J. Nett. Eric E. Service. Paul L. Tinder. Thomas E. Walters. John Peterson. Stephanie Jo Miska. Heidi L. Erickson Grahek. T. Young Wen. Amy Lee Buck. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree Master of Arts in the field of Education. Karen K. Anderson. Patricia A. Anderson. Amanda S. Arnold. Karen I. Ariel. Kriza Balderrama. Vaughn M. Barch. Erica J. Bauer. Diana Ball. Cassie R. Bean. Corinne D. Becker. Elizabeth Berg. Lacey L. Biankowski. Michael S. Bookie. Tanisha R. Bradford. Macy Brown. Sarah E. Kokel. Ami K. Buchtel. Lindsay E. Butterfield. Kathleen P. Carroll. Kathleen A. Cassidy. Kristen A. Chalberg. Bairn G. Christensen. Karen M. Kohler. Julie E. Crease. Aaron E. Dahl. Mark B. Davis. Alyssa A. DeMarco. Lindsay A. DeVore. Ashley J. Dean. Sarah R. Dewey Vickery. Joy M. Donnelly. Stephanie D. Eddy. Mark S. Eldweek. Michelle L. Fabian. Jody M. Feege. Emily C. Fridgen. John J. Gaynor. Sarah C. Gallenberg. Joseph M. Gassick. Christine L. Getzi. Sylvester Frimpong. Gretchen A. Godfrey. Adam J. Gaynor. Kitty E. Gorman Hansen. Gay L. Grimes. Sherry L. Galinchin. Dennis R. Gunther. Sarah V. Gustafson. Amna Hafsiyan. David M. Hall. Christine L. Hamilton. Deborah N. Hedrington, Axel C. Henry, Matthew M. Hewlett, Teresa A. Hewlett, Catherine R. Hunt, Jennifer J. Ishog, Corinne C. Jackson, Elizabeth A. Johnson, Valerie S. Johnson, Jacqueline M. Keepers, Elizabeth T. Kelly, Luna H. Kamal, Catherine L. Kitzrow, Rachel A. Knopik, Jill T. Kostinik, Susan J. Kraus, Sarah K. Kretsch, Megan A. LaFontaine, Charles L. Lemon, Cassandra J. Lincolnmeyer, Jess C. Lowenberg, Beth A. Malman, Stephen T. Manthus, Amber M. Marty, Stephanie M. Martin, James L. Matson, Deborah J. Meyer, Jennifer L. Moreland, Kathleen F. Moore, Diane M. Morey, Callie E. Nelson, Aaron A. Nemitz, Gerald D. Newberger, Evangelist Niwa, Maya S. Nishikawa, Eileen A. Nygaard, Marlene A. Ox Ephraimson, Margaret A. Oy, Aaron S. Olson, Linnea M. Olson, Jason E. Ortner, Elise C. Overly, Rebecca L. Pine, Daniel P. Pelkay, Maureen A. Peter, Shelley M. Peterson, Richard R. Peterson, Becky B. Porshpaka, Anita M. Proch, Margaret R. Quast, Sarah J. Rabe, Teresa M. Resson, Robert G. Ritchie, Andrea L. Sandiger, Stacy M. Sanders, Bisma M. Sando, Sebastian Sarwana Sandgren, Kaya L. Sherburne, Nathaniel B. Sikeli, Stephanie A. Summer, Anastasia L. Sontag, Siri A. Sorensen, Catherine M. Storlin, Ryan T. Stromberg, Aaron E. Strong, Tracy Leask Tessier, Meredith Theraldson, Jean M. Thompson, Suwa Toba, Terry L. Topness, Chad M. Velde, Rebecca S. Weber, David P. Worley, Melissa A. Wittgenstein, Monica A. Wojciechowski, Destiny Y. Shong, True Shong, Gretchen F. Zalewski, Clifton A. Zawoski, Katrina L. Zepeda, I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree Master of Arts in the field of Psychology. Terry Blower South, Sherry Dunham, Sarah E. Erickson, Robert Brown III, Leah Gauze, Christina Perkash Gill, Alexis Lumsden Goff, Gretchen Greenwell, William Hallman, Tara J. Jansen, Nadia Y. Jenkins, Molly Kathleen King, Darcy Kuklock, Lisa M. Lewandowski, Karen E. Logstrom, Brittany Mackes, Bradley T. Mazer, Jenna R. Meese, Amanda Louise Mickle, Mark Judson Mahler, David C. Nathan, Jacqueline Mary Ritchie, Carla Sue Roskus, Natalie A. Runge, Elizabeth Lene Silke, Emily Severson, Farron Grace Swanson, Tracy L. Thompson,
I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree Master of Arts in the field of Art History. Barbara A. Aiken-Ali, Teresa M. Downing, Joshua A. Feist, Kendall Larson, Amy M. Nygaard.
I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the Master of Arts in the field of Catholic Studies. James D. Carrico, Allison R. Coop, Mary Z. McGrath, Kelly J. Miller, Terrence J. Sweeney, Cameron M. Thompson, Homer L. Twigg IV,
I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree Master of Arts in the field of English. Deborah R. Forteza. Melissa Morrissey Gilkerson. Saeed Harchi. Sean M. Piest. Julie A. Prindle. Bethany Timmerman. Shandy L. Wagner.
I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the Master of Arts in the field of Music Education. Melita M. Anderson. Michael J. Moeller. Laurel D. Oger. Matthew C. Oyen. Stephanie L. Peoples. Rebecca L. Schaefer. Ann M. Wiesikel. Courtney J. Zupancic.
I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree Master of Arts in the field of Pastoral Studies. Dominic J. Bruno. Edward C. Frederick. Andrea Prisby. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree Master of Arts in the field of Theology. John H. Bach. Emily M. Peterson. Laura J. Stearman. Scott R. Whitcup.
I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree of Master of Manufacturing Systems Engineering. Joseph Daniel Kaler. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in the field of Manufacturing Systems. Mustafa H. Al-Sadek. Mohammed M. Al-Kanakli. Ahmed Al-Khathami. Alan R. Costantino. John C. Hauser. Ken S. Momo. Betty N. Ochoki. Ronald Lee Ryer. Marina Ruliva. Ku Song. Thomas S. Vink. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in the field of Mechanical Engineering. Benjamin M. Austin. Travis D. Christensen. Carl Victor Gansky. James A. Giancola. Curtis T. Gross. Nicole M. Jackson. Semu Olatubosun Alodokun. Brian M. Osendi. Brian D. Pollard. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in the field of Systems Engineering. Paul H. Kelsey. Mercia Kidan. Matthew D. Ryer. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in the field of Technology Management. Rami A. Bargut. Michael M. Emani. Robert Brenner. Daniel M. Burgess. Tiffany J. Kraft. Brian J. Gallmeyer. Jean P. Hagman. Charles P. Hughes. Paul D. Kozak. Beth A. Ornell. Liz S. Rainey. Thomas R. Tisdell. Catherine O. Vetter. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in the field of Software Engineering. Patrick G. Ahern. Martin O. Alcocer Rodriguez. Douglas J. Bartell. Christopher P. Burke. Rebecca F. Davis. Michael M. De Vera. Kenneth F. Daynert. Anna J. DeRay. Richard Charles Ellsbury. Oliver C. Goretsky. Sindhu Govindunappa. Lee Han. Ray A. Kazamakani. Sophia M. Khan. Bikash Koju. Chad L. Kluk. Nathan A. Larson. Mario D. Lone. Irmias Mebratu. John G. Morgan. Daniel C. Olson. Carlos T. Ortega. Gerald A. Paulson. Camillus Pereira. Catherine M. Stanton. Chen Zhu. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in the field of Software Management. Deepanjali Kar. Musanji Expeditu Musanji. Nadia I. Sayed. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree of Master of Software Systems. Naresh K. Basnet. Rashana Bakhtakan. John W. Burgess. Krishna Ramaswamy C. Ramaswamy. John S. Couchman. Denise G. Cruz. Shafin H. Crosby. Eric T. De La Cruz. Siafa Diggs. Austin S. Fala. Vincent M. Ferry. Bhavana Gangam. Sanjay Girdhar. Rashid Ibrahim. Mike Michelle J. Kemi. Mega Kati. Michael Kostentovsky. Aparajith Kota. Angela Kwa Fong Le. Randy L. Le. Thui P. Le. Jack B. Lee. Sirisha V. Malasetti. Rabindra Nakarimi. Surya A. Nagoda. Joshua Mwa. Monali L. Patil. Hariki Polavaram. Sampurna Rai. Shailaji Ragimi. Nelima Rampicherla. Troy C. Saval. Shilpi Saraswat. Ashish Kumar Sonkar. Kevin Paul Swift. Kwang Wo.
I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree Master of Social Work, a joint degree with St. Catherine University. Naomi L. Adams. Lindsay N. Anderson. Molly M. Anderson. Lindsay M. Andrist. Carol A. Ashwood. Rachel N. Aug. Carissa J. Bates. Martha A. Bather. Elise A. Bendel. Grace K. Bennett. Erica Berger. Carly M. Binford. Melissa A. Booth. Elizabeth J. Bowman. Jennifer S. Bradley. April L. Brandt. Shannon L. Brewers. Maya K. Brown. Jessica L. Brouillet. Venus L. Burney. Mary N. Bai. Deborah K. Karavides. Amy M. Carey. Daniel G. Christensen Cowan. Aaliyah M. Clemon. Catherine M. Connery. Megan M. Conies. Michelle L. Cosgrove. James M. Cox. Emily E. Dye. Christine M. Dumke. Megan E. Eastman. Connie L. Edgar. Brian P. Ensign. Alyssa K. Evenson. Irene L. Falkson. David L. Farley. Cindy S. Finch. Mary L. Falwick. Nathan W. Foote. Gina M. Frank. David A. Fundakowski. Samantha J. Gajewski. Anne Marie Gullickson. Ernest M. Gunderson. Tracy R. Hacker. Megan E. Hallbrook. Danielle C. Haley. Kelly A. Hams. Jennifer J. Hannell. Annika S. Hansen. Bess I. Harris. Scott T. Hauge. Erica T. Henkel. Chelsea R. Henry. Rachel A. Herbst. Lindsay S. Herzog. Emily Knowlton Hunsinger. Jacqueline Ann Hutchinson. Andrea M. Jurasikowlik. Joan E. John. Adrian R. Johnson. Tiffany I. Johnson. Kelly A. Knabely. Dana K. Knight. Kate F. Kramschuster. Allison M. Larson. Nicole E. Larson. Casey M. Lloydolt. Shua Lor. Roberta J. Lozier. Alyssa M. Lovegren. Courtney A. Lovegren. Mariah H. Lohman. Kathleen J. Dungy Malinchuk. Kelly N. Marks. Ann M. McDonald. Charlotte M. McDonald. Finton R. Moore. Florence L. Joyi. Mary R. Norris. April M. Olson. Dana M. Olson. Megan M. Olson. Anna M. Peterson. Heidi J. Peterson. John R. Peterson. Rebecca J. Prawl. Ashley E. Pratt. Laura B. Roundhorst. Catherine L. Rainey. Holly W. Reinsmoen. Heidi R. Rimpilla. Deborah M. Ringwelski. Gail M. Robinson. Catherine A. Rogers. Beth D. Raleigh. Annette V. Rudenberg. Kathleen M. Rutledge. Christine A. Sandy. Heidi J. Scheffler. Jenna M. Schley. Jamie N. Schmitz. Jessica M. Schmitz. Jill R. Schweisthal. Stacy A. Sieberlich. Jenna S. Sanger. Sarah R. Schaefer. Heidi A. Sklenner. Rochelle M. Smith. Catherine Schuster Statmiller. Joanne L. Steinbach. Dana M. Stewart. Amelia J. Storm. Stephanie M. Strand. Paula M. Sundal. Melody K. Swanson. Kelly S. Swartos. Sarah S. Tukral. Nally N. Terrari. Tessa M. Tutkin. Amber D. Turcott. Mei Vang. Jennifer L. Vertigan. Mary S. Vorpahl. Amanda L. Wagner. Janet L. Westland. Caroline C. Wickman. Nicole L. Williamson. Stephanie E. Wilmus Hess.
Would the candidates for the doctoral degree please rise? Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of the University of St. Thomas, I, Dennis Deese, President of the University of St. Thomas, confer upon you a doctoral degree from the University of St. Thomas with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Welcome to the community of scholars. Would the candidates for the degree Education Specialist please rise? Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I, Dennis Deese, President of the University of St. Thomas, confer upon you the degree Education Specialist from the University of St. Thomas with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations. And would the candidates for the master degree please rise? Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I, Dennis Deese, President of the University of St. Thomas, confer upon you a master degree from the University of St. Thomas with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to every one of the graduates and their families. Following the ceremony, there will be a reception in Murray Herrick, the building right behind you. Please wait until the procession leaves the platform, and with that, the ceremony is now concluded.